Hi and welcome back to my film and TV channel. Yes, a festive background. Yeah, the tree's gone up and we're looking at a Christmas film. That's why we've got a festive background. We're looking at My Secret Santa, which has just started on Netflix on December the 3rd. I'm recording this on December the 4th, so I've had a quick look at it. And I'm not talking fantastic here, but it's my second review of a Christmas film this year. So let's have a quick talk about it. A rom-com, of course, this one, directed by Michael Roll. Yeah, it's certainly better than the stuff. Is it Lifetime throw out a lot of Christmas movies, don't they? Certainly better, certainly better than Lifetime stuff, anyway. But we'll talk about it. It stars Alexandra Breckenridge, Ryan Eggold, Tia Mowry, Madison McIsaac, and Diana Maria Riva. Yes, so we'll have a quick look at that, guys. Please, if you are new to the channel, hit that like button. Fantastic to have you on board. It helps the algorithms as well. If you can give us any hype points, that helps get the channel out there. It's Christmas, yes. Spread the love, spread the hype points. And if you're not already subscribed, please feel free to do so. And of course, I do football stuff as well if that's of any interest. But this is film and TV. That's what we're going to look at today. Right, what's it about? Well, after losing a job, or flashing now, after losing a job, a desperate single mother resorts to disguising herself as an elderly man to get hired as a local ski resort Santa Claus. Of course she does, for the holidays. Things become a little bit more complicated when the resort manager begins to suspect her. And she falls in love. Of course she's going to fall in love. It's a rom-com with the owner's handsome son, or smarmy son, depending which way you look at it. But he's okay. I'm only being cruel. Don't worry about it. Right, Alexandra Breckenridge. Yes, certainly well worth watching at any time for a red-blooded male like myself, whether she's female or dressed as a man. I'm sorry, it's just how it is. Ryan Eggold, as I said, is nice enough. And together, great chemistry, really good chemistry for this. Seems a bit, the way they fall in love seems a bit quick and sort of odd. Some certain rom-coms you see it. This one just seems to happen. There's no real build-up to this. There's no real tender sort of build-up. So that's a bit short and sharp, shall we say? But anyway, it is what it is, and of course, these predictable outcomes in these films, we know what we're going to get. We know we're going to get a story, then we're going to get a bit of a one step forward, two steps back, and then we're going to go 3 steps forward, aren't we? That's a typical rom-com, and that's what this is. It's a little slant, if you like, a little twist around on the Mrs. Doubtfire's and Big Mama's house, of course, but this time with a woman taking on a male role. And yeah, we get a little bit of Miracle on 34th Street with this as well, but I'm sorry to quote these 3 films because that's a bit unfair. This never really rises to anywhere near those 3, of course, but it's once watched, reasonably forgotten. But I have seen far worse Christmas rom-coms thrown out at this time of year, especially by the streaming channels. Amido Ashibis from Screen Rant scored it 6 out of 10, so quite liked it, and said the film's leads are a charming couple, they are, with undeniable on-screen chemistry. However, despite Roll's oeuvre of Christmas-themed features and leads charisma, the film struggles to rise above its predictable script. Well, I mean, if you've got a script, it's difficult. They do a good job with it. But they deliver it in reasonable style. If it's a fantastic script, I'm sure they would have done a lot better, and perhaps it could have tweaked it a little bit. It might have been a little bit better, but we get what we get, don't we? It is what it is, as you say. Sarah Musnicki from But Why Though website, she scored it 8 out of 10. She really liked it. She says, once you get past the initial cringe of its opening act and settle into the Santanness of it all, the film welcomes the audience not just with its romantic sensibilities, but also with its message to embrace vulnerability and let go. Yes, well, Sarah perhaps is giving it a little bit more credit than it deserves, but there's always got to be a nice message in these sort of films, and there certainly is with this one. Archie Sengupta from leisurebite.com wasn't overly impressed. He still give it a fresh rating on Rotten Tomatoes, but he was only 5 out of 10. He said, My Secret Santa, much like every other holiday movie out there, is generic and obvious, but might be perfect as a forgettable Christmas watch. That's what it is. Simple as that, guys. That's all you can say about this formula. I won't be watching it every Christmas like certain standard Christmas films I like to watch. Of course I won't. Formulaic, but a nice watch. A nice afternoon watch. Sort of snuggled up with someone you love, or just on your own with a blanket wrapped round you, duvet, whatever you've got, a throw, that's it. The throw round you, a nice cup of cocoa and some biscuits and some cookies and mince pies. It's just a nice watch. Certainly one of the cutest Santas I've seen for a long time, that's for sure. As Netflix Christmas offerings go, I thought it was okay. Score-wise, is some scores on Internet Movie Database, 372 scores and reviews as I'm recording this, and it's getting a 6.1. I think that's fair enough. It might drop a little bit over time. Yeah, this is certainly watchable if just for the lead characters who do a good job with this as well. A couple of the younger actors are very good in this as well. I was quite impressed with the two young girls who star in this as well. But I'm just going to give it a watchable. Once watched, forgotten, but give it a watch. It's okay. There's some other Christmas stuff coming out I'm looking forward to watching, and this might not compare to them, but for a sort of straight-to-streaming Netflix offering at Christmas, why not? You know, you've got 3 weeks to go as I'm recording this, so you've got plenty of Christmas films to squeeze in, and this is okay for an afternoon watch. 6 out of 10 from me. That's what I'll give it. Thanks for watching, guys. Great to have your opinions. If you liked it, if you didn't like it, it'd be great to have your opinion, of course. And as I said, if you can hit those buttons. And yeah, we do have openings for like sponsorships. We do get lots of offers, of course, but I'm quite a fussy guy. I just don't want to do any old thing that isn't connected with film or stuff like that. Or if you're more local to where I am in the UK, and of course around about Manchester and Cheshire. So yeah, I'm always after stuff like that. Or if you're a charity and want to shout out, you just want to shout out on the channel, it's fantastic the ways of doing it. I just want to contact me through my various socials. I'm out there, and you want to find out how you can contact me or get in touch, please keep watching and listening. Hi again, hope you enjoyed the feature, guys. Thanks for watching. Please, if you did enjoy the content, please give us a thumbs up, and if you've not already done so, press that subscribe button. If you're not already subscribed, that'd be wonderful. It's free to subscribe, absolutely free. Also, check out my social media links if you want to follow me on TikTok, Instagram, X, Facebook. They'll all be in the description below. And my special thanks to supporters of the channel, yes, Piat6505, who have an eBay shop selling film and TV memorabilia, including posters, books, magazines. There'll be a link again in the comments section. And if you're into your football, don't forget my football stuff on Manchester City for general football fans, but mainly City fans, of course. Or if you know someone who might enjoy that, give them a kick in my direction. I'll be very, very grateful. And as ever, guys, yeah, comments on this feature is wonderful. Anything to do with film and TV is always very, very welcome. It's great to talk film and TV. I thank you guys for your support. Stay safe, everyone.